I am the teller of stories. Come in, have a seat. Today's story is about fighting mythical monsters. So sit back, relax, and listen to the story. The Voyage Home, fighting the mythical creatures. Okay, lads, time to go home. The crew of the ship all cheered when they heard this. They had been away from their home for many years fighting battles. The final battle had been at Troy. It had been hard, but they had won. It would be a long journey back to their homeland, Ithaca, but they all trusted their leader to get them back safely because he was Odysseus, and he had never let them down before. They may not have been so happy if they could have seen what terrors lay ahead of them. They set sail for home, and after several months they came to an island. "We'll go ashore here and get some water," said Odysseus. The crew rowed to the island, but just as they were getting water, they were attacked by a terrifying monster. The monster was very, very big and had only one eye in the middle of his forehead. It was a cyclops, and he didn't like strangers. He grabbed a handful of sailors and ate them. Then he put the others into a cave to eat later. When he came back, they gave him all their wine and he fell asleep. Odysseus grabbed a stick and pushed it into his eye, killing him. The sailors scrambled back to their boats and onto their ship, sailing away as fast as they could. "That was really terrifying," one of them said. "I didn't think we would get away." They continued on their journey home, wondering if they would meet any more dangers. Soon they were running out of food and water, so they were forced to land on an island. On the island they met a witch called Circe. She seemed nice at first, but turned some of the crew into pigs. When Odysseus found out about this, he went to kill her, but she surrendered and turned them back into men. They had been warned not to go where the sirens lived. The sirens sang sweet songs and lured ships onto the rocks. Odysseus made all his men block their ears with beeswax, so they were not mesmerised by the sweet singing, and they sailed safely past. "We'll be home soon, lads," said Odysseus, but there was still trouble ahead. When they landed on the next island, it was eerily quiet, and they thought they were safe. Suddenly a really terrifying creature appeared. It was Scylla, a horrible creature with many heads. Each head had rows of sharp teeth. It picked up 6 crew, one in each mouth, and swallowed them. The rest of the crew bravely fought off the creature and managed to escape back to the ship. In a few days they would be home in Ithaca. Many had been killed fighting horrible creatures. They were safe now, they thought. But they were wrong. Poseidon, the god of the seas, was waiting for them. He was the father of the Cyclops that Odysseus had killed, and he wanted revenge. He dragged Odysseus into the sea and tried to drown him, but he managed to escape with the help of a mermaid. "We're home at last," they cried. It had been many years. They had fought many battles and defeated many creatures. Most of his men had been killed, but Odysseus had survived, and now he was back with his wife and queen, Penelope. Odysseus did not go away on any more adventures, and King Odysseus and Queen Penelope lived peacefully and happily for many years.